Got Jonell Mosser here in the studio. She's a ton of fun. You can catch her doing a free all ages in-store. I love catching the Grimies in-stores. Last one I caught was Justin Townes Earl.
I know, he was great.
Such an intimate place to catch some shows. And you got some other shows coming up we'll talk about.
I do.
But let's get another tune. And this record not only has songs that you wrote, but it's got some covers on here as well. And I think you were talking about maybe doing a song that isn't on this record, but it is a cover tune.
But it is a cover tune. This song is we were trying to find something suited to Tom just having an acoustic guitar. This song was written by Carole King. I don't know if Jerry Goffin had anything to do with it. Just Carole King. But the only person I ever heard do it was Taj Mahal.
So this is a Taj Mahal version.
Yeah.
All right, we got Jonell Mosser live on Lightning 100.
You say you played at love and lost, sorrows turned your heart to frost. Baby, I'll melt your heart again. Remember the feeling as a child when you woke up in the morning smiling. Baby, time you felt like that again. There's just no percentage in remembering the past. Time we learn to live again and love at last. Oh, come with me and leave your yesterday behind, and take a giant step outside your mind. You stare at me in disbelief, say for you there's no relief, but baby, that's where I'm gonna prove you wrong. Don't sit there in your lonely room looking back inside your gloom, but baby, that's not where you belong. Come with me, I'm gonna take you where the taste of life is green, and every day only one that got to be seen. Oh, come with me, leave your yesterday behind. Take a giant step outside your mind. Taste of life is green. Every day only one that got to be seen. Oh, come with me, leave your yesterday behind, and take a giant step outside your mind. Oh, there's just no percentage in remembering the past. Time to learn to live again and love at last. Oh, come with me, leave your yesterday behind, take a giant step outside your mind.
Lightning 100 live in our studios. Jonell Mosser, her new record, Trust Yourself, is in stores today. She's doing a free in-store out at Grimies at 6 o'clock tonight, and that was a cover of a cover. And I saw one of the covers on the record here is actually it's the song Learn to Love, which the proceeds are benefiting the University of Santa Monica.
Isn't that wonderful? Kim Parent and is it Tom Cunningham, I think, wrote the song. And Bill asked, they asked if I minded. I said, no, whatever. I'm really, really thrilled for it to be. I think it's a great song.
That's really cool.
Yeah, she was in an audience somewhere not long ago. I didn't get to see her but she requested it. I was doing it sort of in the round, and I couldn't do it yet, but I'm going to learn how to play that one on guitar myself, so I can do it out at just the benefits I do.
You did some co-writing on this record with John and Johanna.
John and Johanna Hall. I did, and these are songs that we actually wrote many years ago. John and Johanna are no longer together. He's a congressman you were telling me that in New York, if you can believe that, John. Well, he's the guy that organized the No Nukes benefits back in the 70s. He started that and got James and Carly and Jackson Brown and all those guys to come and do the No Nukes benefit. If you ever see the No Nukes movie, there's a wonderful little documentary on it. John's all over it. Anyway, it wasn't that far. He was when we were writing these songs, he was in the legislature in upstate New York, where they lived, Saugerties, which is really close to Woodstock. And it wasn't that big a leap. He's a political guy, and I'm glad he's in Washington now.
And one of the things I was reading, it says that you hadn't always thought of yourself as a songwriter.
Not at all. Yeah, I mean, I lived here in Nashville, babe.
You didn't need to write songs.
I did. Well, why? I knew Townes Van Zandt. I knew Guy Clark and Prine. John Prine's been my friend for years and years. They're songwriters. I felt I was just an interpreter. I really didn't think of myself as anything more than a singer. And it was John and Johanna particularly, that said, look, you're a woman. You have a story. Write songs about you. It's very difficult, though, to write honest songs and then sing them. I mean, you can write them and then have other people sing them. You can sing other people's songs that reflect part of you, and there's still a detachment. But when it's that thing, and You Know Who You Are is a song. It was on an older record of mine, So Like Joy. But I don't know. I didn't feel like I hooked it that time, and that album is way out of print. So we thought it good to put that on here, because that was my attempt to write as honest a song as Otis Redding would sing. I was looking to do a little 6/8 ballad of my own. I don't know.
They were fans of Janis Joplin.
They were friends of Janis Joplin, and their first song that they ever wrote together, I think that's what Johanna really how she convinced me. She was writing for the Village Voice, and she was the only reviewer that didn't pan Janis's record with the Full Tilt Boogie Band. Everybody's going, oh, she sold out. Big Brother and the Holding Company was the... No, at that time, Big Brother and the Holding Company was crashing and burning, from everything I've heard. I mean, I was 13 at the time. But anyway, she met Johanna for lunch. It was right around Christmas time after this review came out, and Johanna really liked it and said they're a tight band, just what her voice needed. So they go to lunch, and a few cocktails later, they end up, but she says, my boyfriend's a guitar player. It was John, was her boyfriend at the time. They were living in the city. And he's written songs. She said, well, let's go over there. So she goes over to the apartment. There's John just playing guitar. He's probably 19, 20 years old. And he's playing guitar in the apartment. No job, obviously. And they said that they just sat around and played Christmas carols for a while. And she said, play me some of your songs. So John played a few songs. And she said, yeah, the music's good, but I don't care for the words. And John had to admit that they were pretty puerile lyrics, because he was fairly young. And she turned to Johanna, Janis did, and said, you're a woman, you're a writer, you write me a song, and you write the music. So the first song they wrote together was Half Moon.
Wow.
And it was the B-side of Me and Bobby McGee.
Wow.
Isn't that the
coolest? What a story.
Oh, you can't make it up. You could not make that up. It's just so good.
I think I saw that you did a bonus track of a Janis Joplin tune on the iTunes version.
I did. My Rob Rappaport asked me to come in and sing Mercedes-Benz. So I don't know. I never got to hear it. I came in and sang 2 takes, and then I left. It was on what was it? It was St. Patrick's Day, and then I never even heard it. I hope it's okay. I don't know. It might be.
We'll have to go down. I'll buy it. We'll go. We'll go get that in a little bit.
I'll tell you what. The coolest thing was I got to meet Rick Derringer that day.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, he's the greatest cat. He's got scary tattoos on his hands and everything, but he's very handsome, very cordial, very nice man.
I got Jonell Mosser in the studio. It is fun getting these stories out of her. She's the easy interview here.
Don't tell my mom.